folks, Flipknot here. Today I'm going to show you a couple of filming tricks that I've been using for the last couple of years. Some of them might really help you, some of them just might be something cool to try. Let's get started. So for my first little hack, it's a really cool, very simple little thing. All I do is I put a washer on my keyring, because every time I used to have to tighten down a tripod mount, I never had a quarter, I never had a screwdriver, but now I always have a washer on my keyring. So when I have to do anything as simple as just tightening down a tripod mount. It saves me so much time, it gets the job done, it's always on my keyring, it's not big, it's not cumbersome, it's not something I have to remember because I have to bring my keys with me every day. So do yourself a favor, grab a washer, stick it on your keyring, it's gonna save your life a few times. My next really simple hack is just a little bit of organization, either a pencil case or a makeup bag. My mom always has these laying around. So I always keep my batteries and my SD cards in this one because that's what I always need. That's the one thing I always need. So I know that in this bag right here, there's always my fresh batteries and my fresh SD cards. They're always gonna be in this watermelon one. This one's my filming essential. So anytime I know that I need a new battery or a new SD card, I know that's always in the watermelon bag. I have a couple of these I bought years ago at Target for $1. One of them is full of just GoPro parts and that's all that one is. This one has a couple of adhesives and little small things that come in handy from time to time. They're really affordable, they're really cheap, you can find them on Amazon, you can find them anywhere. Like I said, I stole that one from my mom. Your girlfriend, your wife probably has one laying around. Do yourself a favor, steal it from her. It's gonna save you a lot of time having to dig for what you need in your bag. So another really simple trick that I do regularly, it's a habit. It's a habit that you have to form, and it doesn't make much sense, but trust me, in the end, it's for your best interest. Always format your cards inside of camera. Don't delete the footage on your computer. Make sure you always format it in camera for a few reasons. One reason is, if you're dumping your footage on your computer and you forgot to grab one file, the files might have gotten corrupt. You always have it until that last moment that you don't need it any longer. So this way you don't erase the footage off of your SD card and then later like, oh crap, I erased that SD card. Also, at the same time, sometimes for whatever reason, when I erase my cards on my computer, my cameras don't recognize the card for the size that it needs to be until I format it to that card's file system. So when you go to use the camera, it doesn't have the capacity that it's supposed to have until you format it to that file system, and then you get to go. So you'll start filming and then it'll be like you don't have any more room for no reason. So it's extremely helpful to make sure that you always format your cards in camera. This way you don't lose any footage in case you might have forgotten to grab it. At the same time, it's formatted to that camera the way that camera works, that filing system, and it is gonna work for you so much better. And for my last little trick, and my absolute favorite trick, it's just these really stupid post-it flags. Now I know that you're wondering, what do you use these for? So it doesn't seem like much, but it is extremely helpful when you can just visualize certain things where it's like, I've already dumped the footage on this memory card, I know this memory card's ready to go, so I'll just stick a tab on there. So this way when I pull it out of my little card holder, I know that the footage has already been dumped and it's ready to go. I can format it, I can use it, I know this one's ready to go. At the same time, if I'm sharing files with other people, I can write down what day, what file, what we did. This is Flip's SD card, this is 924. That way you know what that files are in there. And on top of all that, the main thing that I do with these is I use them to label my camera batteries. So this way I know which ones are full and which ones are empty. Grab them out of my bag, pull the flag off, put them in the camera, take the old one out. The old one does not have a flag on it. This way at the end of the day, I know that these batteries need to go on the charger. These are full, these are ready to go. So as soon as they're fully charged, stick a flag on it. You know which batteries are ready to go at all times. This way you're not hunting for the right battery. Some of them might be half used from a half a day. Some of them are just completely gone. This way you always know which batteries are charged and ready to go for you, all from sight. So I hope that some of these little tricks will help you out in the future. If you got any hacks that I didn't talk about, please put them down in the description down below. One more thing I want to talk about, this video is probably going to come out on Wednesday. That Thursday, September 24th, we're going to be at Ace Cafe in Orlando. We're going to be helping out our buddy Weems from Weems Motor Company. He's going to be selling raffle tickets for that one-of-a-kind Triumph. Come hang out, come grab a beer. We're all going to be there having a good time. I hope to see you all there. And on that note, folks, you know how this works. Do not forget to like this video. Do not forget to subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you on the flip side.